everyone, and welcome back to today's video. Let's get started. For this collar, you'll need 3 lengths of paracord, a buckle, a D-ring, scissors, paracord fid or pliers, a lighter, and a ruler for measuring. Don't worry, I've put a cheat sheet in the description to let you know how much paracord you'll need. First, I've set up using colour 1 and I'm going to take colour 2 and thread it through the back of the knots. Make sure this is the working side of the strands that you'll be braiding with. Pull your cord all the way through until the middle of the red is in between those 2 green knots. Now tighten your knots, and I would remeasure your collar here just to make sure it's the length that you still want. Next, we're going to take colour 3 and you're going to thread it through a horizontal piece on this other buckle, this piece at the back here. And you'll want to pull this through, leaving a little bit at the end. And you can knot this if you want, or you can leave it free, whichever you prefer. Next, I'm going to take the rest of my pink and I'm going to thread it through the top between my red cord and the buckle. And you want to pull this through until it's the same length as those green centre strands. Now, time to start braiding. First, take your pink and bring it up between the green and the pink centre strands. Pass it over itself and back down toward the back. Now you're essentially going to forget about this strand until you need it again after the first section of braid. Now take your green strand and pass it under the first 2 centre strands and over the third. Take the other green strand and pass it under these strands here and up and over that last centre strand. You should have 2 loop sections here. Now take one side of the red strand and pass it under everything, bringing it up between this green and pink here. Take its end and you're going to pass it through this loop that you made down towards the back. And we're just going to repeat this on the other side. Take your red strand under the green and up between your pink and your green here. Pass the end down through that loop that you made towards the back. And now we just pull everything to tighten. This braid can seem a little tricky at first, so I'm going to talk you through it again. First, you want to take your pink strand, you're going to pass it under everything and bring it up between your pink and your green. Pass it over itself and down towards the back. And just like the last time, you just pretty much forget about it until you need it again. Now take your green and pass it under those first 2 centre strands and up over your third. Take your other green strand, pass it underneath, up between your green and your pink, and over that third strand, creating these 2 loops here that you're going to use for your red. Take one side of the red and pass it under everything, bringing it up this section here between the green and the pink. take the end of the red and pass it down through this loop that you've created. Now do the same with the other side. Make sure you've got that gap. Pass the red strand under all of this green, up between the pink and the green, and take the end down through that loop that you created. And once again, pull everything to tighten. Now I'm going to speed ahead and continue braiding, and then we'll finish off. This is where a paracord fid comes in handy, to thread these two colours, but first I'm going to cut my pink strand short. Now I'm going to take my red cord and I'm going to thread it through these two sections here. This will just help to hold it together once you've cut the cord short. And now I'm just going to repeat with my green through these same two sections. And repeat with the green and the red on the other side. Now that I have all my cords threaded, I'm going to melt and press my pink strand to get out the way. Make sure everything is out the way, as you don't want to burn any other cord and ruin all your hard work. Use your lighter to melt the ends, and then just press them down into the collar with either pliers or a teaspoon would work too. I'm now going to cut my other strands short. I leave about ½ centimetre or1/4 of an inch. Similar to the pink strand, you want to melt the ends together and press them into the cord. Pressing just helps the cord to adhere together and it stops it from coming apart as your pet moves around. And there you have it, you've now created your very own Sanctified Covenant braided collar. Please let me know if you make this and how you get on. I always love hearing your thoughts on any of my videos. And as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Till next time, bye!